So the song Those Are the Days has always meant a lot to me. It came across my radar again when I was driving to a photo shoot and it came on the radio, and the lyrics just seemed to be kind of like summing up everything that I was trying to do in my artistry. And so I kind of had this crazy idea of putting it with this like kind of pop housey sort of beat and really making it this like experimental song. And just for fun, you know, I made the demo and, you know, put it online and didn't think anything of it. And then you guys really took to it and you took it under your wings. And then I really learnt how many versions of this song there were. There's basically, Those Are the Days exists in hundreds of different languages, which makes it this beautiful international song, and it made me love it even more. We've just finished filming the music video. We spent a week in Europe. We've been in Italy, Austria, and Slovenia, right near the Tarvisio region, which is super famous for these mountains. And every single day I've woken up and just kind of looked out the window and felt like, this can't be real. Like this actually cannot be my real life. One thing we didn't account for when we were planning is that we will be here in October. So it's been raining so heavily every single day, which has been a lovely challenge for us all. Every single day has been spent getting our shoes and socks and feet icy wet, standing outside under umbrellas, trying to figure out how we can keep the camera alive and, you know, not dying, trying to run back into the car to take off my sopping wet clothes and change and redo my hair at the car, fans blowing at me, and like nearly getting struck by lightning, and just so many crazy things I never thought would happen. And I'm sure when you watch the video, you're gonna think it just looks like a relaxing European holiday. And that means we did our job right. Basically, when we were planning this concept for Those Were the Days, we really wanted to have like this analytical look at nostalgia, because I'm someone who really over-romanticizes the past, and I just think everything was better, you know, pre-internet and whatever, and it's my own flaw. And so I kind of wanted to call myself out in this video, and so I play vintage York, basically, who is obsessed with the past and is trying to recapture the magic. Those were the days. And I encounter modern York, New York, and he's kind of this other version of me who fully embraces the present and the now, and is just about, you know, all the modern technology and all about being free. And the idea is that we both, these two sides of me, learn from each other, and we come together in the end. And I realized that there are some great things about the present and cutting loose and embracing all the things that today has to offer, while also keeping the things of the past that I like. And remembering that, like, just because nostalgia makes the memories feel so rosy and perfect, they really weren't. You know, life is always messy. And I think it's so cool because that is so relevant to this video and the process behind it. The video that we have created looks like $1 million. I look like Julie Andrews twirling in The Sound of Music in the Hills. As a matter of fact, the filming of it was so, like, unglamorous. Like, we're rolling around in mud and getting drenched in icy water, and my shoes are held together by tape as water seeps into the very crevices of my being. Like, there was nothing easy about this process, but I think that's kind of the whole point. That is the concept, right? It'll look amazing when you look back on it, but the present's always messy. So I think some people's favorite scene might be the dance scene in the tavern. That's one of my least favorites to do, because it was about 3 hours of me going hoo, 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 like over and over and over again, and we had to film everything like twice to get it consistent and to, you know, make it look like there's two of me together. So that was one of the hardest parts of the whole video, but it is going to be very funny. Like, I think it's hilarious. I look like a dork. I think the one thing I want people to take away from this video is to embrace all the parts of the past and the present that you want, that feels best for you. You don't need to feel, you know, shame about, you know, being too modern or, you know, being on TikTok or whatever. And you don't need to feel guilty about romanticizing the past, but you can pick and choose, and you can like live as much in your memories as you want to. You can hold the things that are dear to you, but then still move on with your life. And not to judge. I think that's kind of the whole journey, is like vintage Jude learns to not judge people, and I think that's really good, and we all need a little less judgment.
3 words to describe the music video.
Whimsy, stupid, fun. Relevant.
Relevant, that was
Whimsy, stupid, relevant.
Jude York, you are a superstar.
Yeah.
Italy,
Let's go.
out.
Thanks, guys.